and it always was revolved around unique finds in turquoise, lapis, and oftentimes opals and other rare unique finds, and then certainly grew from there. So how about this as from a gallery collection? Oh, is this beyond gorgeous. It's called Windy Mountain. We have, look at that on Angie, the Windy Mountain necklace that is available at $179.95, first time ever at that special price with 4 flex payments. That was originally HSN at $229, so huge special opportunity buy there. And then we have the matching earrings, which are glorious, at $64.95. So let's talk, okay, Windy Mountain, Jay. Those who are just tuning in and learning about what you do, and especially in the world of turquoise, this is what I always recommend, because obviously there's a lot of different mine finds out there where you can find turquoise, not many in the United States. However, when our collectors get pieces, especially gallery pieces like this at home, I always recommend, you know what, mark it down, you know, what the name is, the story where it comes from. So with that, let me just jump right into our very first piece to start this hour. This is pretty spectacular, unlike anything I've ever seen in your collection.
You know, this is the kind of thing that, to tell you the truth, if you're a collector,
yeah.
I will tell you this. Okay, I acquired this material a little over 10 years ago. It wasn't a big deposit. We got it. In fact, I've got specimens. I'll show you later. I'll show you my specimen. This is actually my specimen. That's from my specimen case. That was one of the. Here you go. This is Windy Mountain. It actually came from my specimen case. This is the material, and this is what's so unique and so different about it, is how it's in the matrix. This is actually, even this is turquoise, but you see how this is the matrix of it, and then it comes like that. Now you're seeing this a little darker on the necklace, but basically this was one of the specimens. This came out of the Windy Mountain deposit. When you see this necklace, look how much turquoise is in the necklace. Look at this on Ange, right?
Gorgeous.
Okay.
Gorgeous.
And I mean, this is Mondo massive.
Yeah.
Beautiful. You can see that, like that red oxide matrix that runs through that. It's kind of like a reddish. My specimen's more of a tan, but this is it comes in this really, really dark red. This material, we got it, like I said, I got it about 10 years ago. I did a couple of designs in this. It blew out. It was like crazy. It just smoked. It blew out. We thought, we went through it, and I was told there was no more. We couldn't get any more. I mean, this was actually, I was trying to make a deal to even buy the deposit. But at that time they were saying, well, you know, it's more or less mined out. Look at the vivid blues in this. Is this like insane how crazy this is? I mean, it almost talks to you. And it is one of the most unique, unusual turquoises.
Agreed.
And we were able to get, last year, they had, from the original miner, he had his kind of private stash, and he was willing to go ahead and sell it to me. And so we got it, and we were able to do this necklace, and we did the earrings. I was going to try to do a bracelet, but I don't think we had enough material to do the bracelet.
We just got a request on Facebook. I wish you had a bracelet in this too, but fair to say we won't repeat this necklace. I mean, I know no two will ever be alike, but for those, I have now 120 necklaces remaining. They will definitely go at this special event price. If not for anything, if you're a collector of turquoise and you're saying, okay, I love that necklace, but it's a little bit out of my price range, if you can do it, wouldn't you recommend for your collectors out there, especially for the earrings at $64.95, to see what we're talking about in person? Grab those today with the 4 flex pays and that special price to see that unique, wow, the matrix and the high blue of those colors, Jay, are just, it's fascinating.
I always tell people this, okay, and you know, honestly, you know, trust me, you know, like, to be honest with you, I mean, you know, I'm just like everybody, okay? We all have to budget, right? I always encourage people. I mean, don't break the bank, and please don't, don't go out on a limb I don't want you to do that. But anytime, like I have a set like this, especially on something like this, is really special. The reason I made matching earrings to this is because to get something that's going to match back to this, you could do it. I mean, just a pair of turquoise earrings, beautiful blue earrings would do it. It would look okay, but if you really want to complete the set, if you go with the earrings, these were actually cut from the exact same rough. And then on the smaller cabs like that, it's even the top grade material, because to get the matrix in it, you got to be very selective, right? So when you got a lot of matrix, I can cut the bigger pieces. When you're cutting a smaller cab, you really have to be more selective on the rough material. But this is a beautiful, I got to tell you, this is the kind of piece that when you walk into a room and you have this, this is like a beacon. Yeah. I mean, it really is truly like a beacon. Look at the presence this has. And that's all solid turquoise cut from big pieces. They're huge chunks. They're chunks bigger than this. This would be a small piece of the Windy Mountain turquoise that I used to cut this. And that was what's so amazing. A lot of the pieces were the size of like a grapefruit, a cantaloupe. When you get a piece of turquoise that big, do you know how rare that is? And then to be able to slice it up, to get the pictures that we got here. And here again, when we first brought this out 10 years ago, we blew it out. It was gone. It was like Hubei, you're never going to see it again. And when he approached me, it was about a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago, and he said, look, this is my own private stash. It's the last of the last. I know you always wanted this. And of course, he started off at some stupid price.
They're going to move us on because it's almost sold. One thing I have to point out again to that, where you were just saying handcrafted, even, if you be a little bit, I don't want to say less expensive if you use sterling silver, but even where you would have the findings in silver, even those are fancy cut, genuine turquoise. And you can see, look at making up the flexibility in here. The entire piece is all fancy done between the beadwork, everything, the whole point. Okay.
Well, and this is one of those things that when it's gone, this is something that you're not going to be able to get, right? No. You won't have it if you collect turquoise.
Very, very true. Okay, so speaking of turquoise, I'll let you know and keep you updated on our Windy Mountain. Congratulations there at 0802.